Your dog's nose print is more unique than your fingerprint. No two are the same, not even between litter mates. But that's not even the weirdest thing about that nose. It can smell you getting sick 3 days before you know it. About smell, dogs have been trained to detect cancer, diabetes, and even seizures before they happen, just by scent. A dog can pick up on tiny chemical shifts in your sweat and breath that no machine on earth can catch that early. Some dogs alert their owners to a seizure minutes in advance, every single time, with zero training. Nobody fully understands how, the dog just knows. Is a dog twitching in its sleep, and you probably assumed it's dreaming about chasing something. You'd be right. Dogs go through the exact same sleep cycles humans do, and brain scans show the same neural patterns firing during sleep as during a real hunt. So when the paws are running and the tail is wagging in its sleep, that's not random. That's a full rerun playing behind closed eyes. Talking about tails, you may believe a wagging tail always means happy. That's a lie. The direction matters. Dogs wag more to the right when they feel something positive and more to the left when they feel something negative or threatening. Other dogs can actually see this asymmetry and react to it from across a yard. Your dog is broadcasting its exact emotional state in real time, and every other dog in the park can read it, except you. People believe dogs see in black and white. That's a lie too. Dogs see blue and yellow just fine, but red and green blur into a muddy brown-gray. So that bright red ball you keep throwing on green grass, your dog isn't chasing a color. It's chasing a slightly darker blob and a slightly lighter blob, and somehow still finding it every time. This is a dog's whisker, and it's not decoration either. Whiskers are so sensitive they can detect tiny changes in air current, almost like a built-in radar system that maps a room in total darkness. That's part of how a dog can walk through a pitch-black house without hitting a single piece of furniture. It's not memory, it's live sonar. Talking about things you got wrong, that guilty look your dog gives you after chewing your shoes isn't guilt. Dogs don't have the memory structure to feel bad about something they did an hour ago. That look is pure fear, a submission response to your tone and body language in the present moment. Studies show dogs make that exact face even when they didn't do anything wrong at all, just because you looked upset. Your dog isn't sorry, it's just reading the room. This is a dog's third eyelid. And yes, that's a real thing most owners never notice. It's called a nictitating membrane, and it sweeps sideways across the eye to protect and moisten it. You mostly only see it when a dog is half asleep or sick, which is exactly why it looks unsettling the one time you catch it happening. Talking about unsettling, when your dog sniffs another dog's rear end for what feels like an uncomfortably long time, it's not being weird, it's reading a file. Glands back there release a unique chemical signature that tells another dog roughly its age, sex, diet, health, and even mood. It's less like a hello and more like scrolling someone's entire profile in under 10 seconds. Humans shake hands, dogs pull up the full report.
And here's one that sounds made up, but isn't. A dog's brain is asymmetrical, the same way a human's is. And researchers have found dogs wag more with their whole body toward the left side of their brain when they feel fear or stress, since that hemisphere handles negative emotion, while the right handles positive. Show a dog something it's scared of, like a vacuum cleaner, and you can actually predict which way its body leans before it even reacts.
Talking about senses nobody asked for, a dog's nose is so sensitive it can smell the passage of time in a room. Scent particles fade and change at a predictable rate, so a trained dog can tell not just that someone was in a room, but roughly how long ago they left. Search and rescue dogs use this constantly. Your dog isn't just smelling where you've been, it's smelling when. And finally, that circling thing dogs do before lying down, nobody taught them that. It's leftover instinct from wild ancestors who circled to flatten grass and check the ground for anything dangerous before settling in. Your dog has a memory foam bed and central heating, and it still runs the exact same safety check its ancestors ran on the open plains, because as far as its instincts are concerned, nothing has changed and nothing ever will. So next time your dog gives you that guilty look, chases a ball it technically can't see the color of, or spins in 3 tight circles on a bed that's already perfectly soft, remember, none of it is random. It's a few 100,000 years of hardware still running in the background, quietly, underneath the very good boy sitting in front of you.